Hey, welcome to my channel. Well, in this episode, we're going to take a look at the DbUS2 drone. I call this a selfie drone because you fly it with your cell phone and you keep it rather near to yourself. It's not one of those long distance drones. Also, it's probably one of the best vacation drones only because of the specs and what it can do. It's very light, very portable, and it does have brushless motors, which makes it quite powerful. It comes with 16 gigs of onboard memory. It comes with 2 batteries. Each battery will give you 15 minutes of flight time each. And now the part you all want to know about, it does have a 4K video camera in the front, but it's not stabilized. So when your drone does this, your video does that. But it does have the ability to drop that 4K down to 1080p, 30 frames per second stabilized. So you get electronic image stabilization, and it actually works quite good. Has all the features you would expect: tracking, follow me, orbit, all other cool things. It even has a memory function in it with the VIO. So the VIO is sort of like an enhanced optical flow system. You can see there's another little camera right here, and that will keep it in position and also let it remember where it's flying and where you are and all that other good stuff. Well, enough chatting about it. Why don't I show you my flight test? Here we go. All right, so here we have the drone. It's all folded up. The battery's in the bottom. I'm going to show you an unboxing at the end so you'll see everything that comes with it and how it all works. This here piece of plastic you can either pull off if you want, take your props out, or just pull the motors sideways and they slide out. So you can leave this plastic on so that it's always there for your props to hold them in place. Nice little prop holder. And to power it on, it's just a simple push this button at the back. Hold it in. It's going to turn green. There we go, we have power. It takes about, I don't know, it takes about 15 seconds or so to initialize itself. There is no compass calibration on this because there's no GPS. All right, connect to the Wi-Fi. It's already connected automatically, DbUS2. I'll open the DbUS app. Now it's gonna ask me to switch apps. There you go, it's asking me, it always asks me, do you wanna use the number 2 app? Yes, I do. So it's gonna switch for this version right here, and we should get an image. And there we go, there's the ground. So it's all set to go. Now on the left of the screen, I'm going to show you a screenshot if it's working on my phone. On the left, you have a little blue house. That's for flying indoors. We're flying outdoors now, so I'm going to put on outdoor mode. I'm going to set my parameters. Let's go height and distance, because for this flight, I don't want the drone going too far away. So there we go, 2020, speed is normal, all the other good stuff, safe sticks. Even return loss, I'm turning that on. That means if it loses signal, it will come back to me. So I'm just going to hit the up button, confirm the takeoff. Yes, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Begin to take off.
It's very quiet, so that's why I say it's sort of like a drone for... That's why I say it's a drone for being out, selfies or whatnot. Now I will say I've flown this in the house. I've smashed it into all sorts of stuff in the house, so I don't know if I've damaged it, made it go wobbly or whatever, because it does sound like it's got a little wobble to it. I have not changed the props yet, but I'll do that soon. All right, so let me show you the video quality. Let me just take it up a bit. And I'm gonna turn on the record to camera. There we go, camera is recording. So there you go. This is image stabilized, according to my little display here. I'm on 1080p stabilized video. Look where I'm standing. There's the drone. You see the drone out there? And look where I'm standing. Now, I'm gonna put it on 4K. That's 4K, and look how much more you see. So I'm using the entire sensor of this drone right now to get a nice 4K image. So if it's not windy and you're on vacation or out filming something, this is what you get, and it looks, you know, it looks pretty sweet. So how does it look in 4K when I fly? Is it kind of jerky? Well, let's take it up. There we go, going up. Seems okay so far. Let's go forward to the structure. That's 4K, non-stabilized. I'm going to turn it. There we go. So that's non-stabilized. And I think you can land this in your hand. Let me try it. There we go. So you can land it in your hand as well. Okay, I'm going to try some of the outdoor features now. I think I can record while I do them. Let me put the record on, or maybe they record automatically. This is in 1080p stabilized. Hit this. So it says 1 key video. So let's try this one. How long do you want to go? 10 seconds, 15 seconds? I'll say 10. And my angle, I'm going to do a 30-degree angle and start. There we go, it's doing my oblique flight. Hopefully it's recording. Well, if it's not recording, you'll just look at my little screenshot here. There we go. I didn't hit the record button, so I don't know if it automatically records. It's going, oh, there we go. We got up to 10 seconds, so it's going to come back to me. There. So that's nice that it goes out and it comes back. I'll do it.
Oblique flight.
Thank you, it's exited. So I don't know if it recorded, so let me just bring it down a bit. Now, the drone is way over there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try the encircling flight. Let me see, I'll see if it works again with record. Sometimes they don't work with record, so I got encircling flight. Let's try this. Nope. Oh, it does. This one does. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading any of these because they should work. Set the radius. Oh, it's one of those things. Okay, start. Please use this function outside. Yes. We'll just see what happens. Oh, look at that. They give you a cool little thing. Pull the blue area. There we go. See what I've done? I've drawn that. I'll hit start. Drone is going to go to that height. I think it thought it was on the ground. It's going up. So it's going to an altitude of 9 meters away up there. And there she goes. That's pretty cool. You can watch the visual on my little phone screen. It's way up there in the air. And now it's going to do it. Oh, now I got to hit the start. Start. I've hit start again. Ah, there we go. And let's go to the one on the left. There we are. So she's going around. Now the camera on this, you can't move it up and down, so I got to stand over here to show you. There it is. It's just rotating around, so I would have to be over, where'd I see a picnic table or something here? I'm trying to get into where this thing would be. Oh, here we go.
The battery is low.
Oh, now it says we're low on power. So anyways, I'm going to bring her down. Landed. Yes, land.
Automatic landing.
It's coming on this wooden structure, but I'll catch it.
Automatic landing complete. Please change the battery.
I will change the battery. Tracking. Am I too far?
Start tracking.
Oh, it found me this time, so let's go backwards and see if it tracks me here. You can see on my screen. I don't know if it's a tracking as in follow. Oh, it does appear to be. So, let's see, I'm going to turn my back on this thing and see if it keeps tracking me down this path. If I hear a smashing sound, then I'll know it hit something because there's no obstacle avoidance. But, so how is that working? I do have the record on, so it's tracking now. And it should be pretty smooth because on my screen it looks like it's a very smooth track.
Begin to take off.
All right, let's do a quick memory route. Let's go like this, go to memory route, and we're going to create a route. And we're going to do the one on the left, flight creation. The one on the right is handheld, so we'll do flight creation. Yep. And start record. Oh, the wind is a-blowing. So now it should be remembering everything it sees. So let's go forward and see what it does. Come sideways. I'm just doing this fast so it does it quick. And then what I want it to do is spin right around. Like that. And I want it to go forward. I've got it in the slow speed just out here because I have little kids in the playground over there. So I just don't want to have them come running at me. There we go. I'll just spin it this way.
Memory route record.
Okay, so execute the memory route. It's going to take off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to do exactly what I told it to, and this time I'll hit record. So I want to record.
Memory route flight.
So it should start doing its thing. I can walk over here now. It says 7, 8. It's flying the memory route. Well, it should be coming forward. I don't see it doing much. Oh, I'm in the way, so I'm probably goofing it up. But it's moving. There it is. You can see it. It's doing its thing. It's going sideways. Over here, it should spin around in a bit. There we go. It's spinning. I wonder if I'll goof it up because I wasn't in its memory the last time. It's going, who is that big black thing? But anyways, there we go. And then it'll fly back. Now you can do this handheld as well.
Start memory route flight.
There we go. All right, I'm curious how this is going to handle in the wind. Most importantly, the image. You know, it's got image stabilization, so I've got the stabilization on. Let's see. It's going up. Wind's blowing it.
Automatic takeoff is complete.
Look at it go around in the wind. Here's my head down here. Look at it. That's not bad. The wind is blowing, though. There you go. So how smooth. You can see the trees behind me, everything moving. How smooth is the image? This is flying this thing in the wind. Let's just turn it and see. Maybe follow along here. Come along. How is that? It'll fly it at me. So if you're out on vacation someplace filming and it was pretty windy, well, that's the type of image you get. All right, I got the little DbUS over there. I'm gonna try this feature on here. It's called Return to Home. It says return. When returning home, please make sure there are no obstacles between the drone and the landing point. The height limit of 5 meters is not valid. What is that talking about? Let's just see. I can hit OK. See if I lose this. And it's up there. Where are you going? It's going that way. I wonder why it flies up, because it's got to memorize the route. So, you know, let's see. It took off from way over by my barbecue. Is it coming down, or is it just going to go to China? So it does work. It's coming back down where it said it would take off. Okay. It took off on the side there. Let's see. It took off right here on this little edge. Look at that.
Return to complete.
Okay, that is freaking incredible. How the heck did it do that? It took off there and it landed back there. There's no GPS in this thing whatsoever. It just uses this little visioning position system. All right, I'm impressed with that. That is weird. Looking at my screen, let's try one of these things. I'm going to do a memory route, and I'll try to do a handheld one. Create a route. So I'll do the handheld one that you can see on the right. Handheld creation. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's got more there. It says blah, blah, blah. Can only record 60 seconds. Okay, start. So I hit on the button here, start record.
Start memory route record.
And I want it to go from here, and I just want it to fly this way, way out here towards this tree. And then I want it to turn. Nice. Slow is it going to work? I want it to turn over my 60 seconds up. And I want it to come back over here. So this is my plan. All right, and I want it to stop right here. So I'm going to hit stop record.
Stop memory route record.
Saving. It says execute. Well, if I hold it in my hand, it's just going to go nuts. Where did I start it? Over here? I think I had it there. Let's see what it does if I hit execute. Does it do anything? Not within purview of route. No idea what that means. So here, let's do this. Let's take off. Confirm.
Begin to take off.
And now, since it's above more or less where I was, let's try the route here. This route, execute. Oh, look at that. It says it's going to do it. It's either going to go crash into everything or do my route. And it's going low. Okay. Okay, low. Are you going to take off? I was down there. Now what? Memory route. Is it going to figure it out? Oh, there we go. That was me holding it in my hand. It's moving to it. Okay, it's doing it. It's got to turn around and come back to the flower pots. Let's see, come on, come on, come on. Wind's blowing it around. Is it going to do it? Go back to the flower pots and it should just stop over them, right between them someplace, right about there. And that's what it's doing. Oh, it says it's done. Okay, so route is complete. Carry on. Well, that works great. It does do a panoramic view. Let me try this. Look at it, it's so windy out here. Let's try this, see if this works. Panorama view. 360. Should just spin in a circle, I would assume. Yeah, okay, start. And it should just do that. Let's see if I can do that with the camera on, because I think it worked, but let's just see. I'll put camera on. Start. There we go. Should be recording that, going around. Here, I'll stand on the end of it so it gets me. And there I am, whizzing by. And there we go. Panorama view, all done. What else is on here that I didn't show you? So we've done the panorama view, the return we saw, the memory route, the tracking, the spirals just the same as looping around and going up, nothing exciting. Encircling flight, we saw that, and there's a speech recognition, which I don't know. Let me just hit that. This function is being developed. Oh, not ready yet. All right, so you've seen everything, so let me do this. This is what you would get with 4K footage on a breezy day if you were filming non-stabilized. I'll take a photo of myself right here. It's one picture. You can do burst shots. You can do, what else you can do in shots? Photos. If I go to single shot, burst shot, or time shot. So if you had to get people in, you could do that. You also have on here, I can change the white balance. Right now it's on auto. You could do it for indoors flight, exposure value, and preview the resolution on your screen. So on my screen, my phone can do higher than 720, but I've got it to see a video of 720 that's being fed back to me. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's not much else this drone does at the moment. What it does do, it does extremely well. And when you're finished flying, you hit the little land button here. I'll hit this and just catch it. It catches nicely, and that's it. All right, so you've seen the flight test, not too bad. Now let me show you the unboxing. Check out the box. I'm gonna show you what comes inside. But this box, the way it's designed and the way it looks and the writing on it, you would almost think it is an Apple product. And yes, just like an Apple product, it has an Apple price tag. And now a quick unboxing of the DbUS2, or more commonly known as Drones by Us. This is a company from the US. If we look at the back here, you see right here, Drones by Us, United States, a Silicon Valley company made in China. Let's take a look inside the box. First thing in the box is you get a thank you card with some nice little instructions on the back. It tells you do not fly this in a dark environment, and it also tells you to put it on a flat surface when you power it on, so all the calibrations are set. You also get flying safely. You can tell this is a US product because this is something you get in most drone products in the US. Next, we have the drone and some accessories. Taking a look at the drone itself, we see it's nice and compact. The arms are nicely folded up, a little bit of branding here, the DbUS, Drones by Us. And let's start with the front. We have two cameras in the front, one that's going to film, the other one to keep it positioned. Looking along the bottom, you can see they include the battery. It's all wrapped in plastic. I'll take a look at that in a second. Going through, nothing goes in here. Going to the very back, we have a power switch. It appears here, it clicks, and there's a USB port here under this little rubber tab. Looking at the sides, nothing really there. Front, side, back again, and top. Nice texture design right here. I kind of like that. It looks pretty cool. With the arms outstretched, you can see the folding props and the brushless motors, which will give you some nice efficiency for flight and some power. And with the arms outstretched, you can see there's nothing here and nothing there. Here we have a close look at the battery. You have a little button to check how much power you have remaining. Right there, about 50%. And it is a 2-cell battery, and I believe it's, if I read it on the back correctly, yeah, 1500 milliamps. Let's take a look at the accessories that come with the drone. First thing in the box would be 4 spare foldable props. You also get the tool and screws to change the props. Next, you get a spare battery. So the kit comes with a total of 2 batteries, both charged to 50%. Included is also the charging cradle. The battery snaps in nicely, and you also get a huge charging brick, which connects to your charging cradle and battery and charges everything up. Last item in the box would be the actual instructions. Now let's weigh the drone. I'm going to put a battery in the bottom, click it in, and put the drone on my scale. 234 grams. Now we come to the part of the video where I give you my final thoughts on the DbUS2 drone. I'm very impressed with it. I do like it. I think it's a very good drone. But what I'm not impressed with is the price. When I went to the website to check how much they were charging for this drone, I had a price in mind. That price that I had in my mind was in fantasy land, because the price they are charging for this drone to me seems very, very high. But there's not a lot on the market like it, so you're kind of stuck with paying that much money, I guess. Now, talking about the market and drones like this, I swear a year ago I've seen a drone like this before or similar, and this looks to be like the same drone but with a different name and maybe a few different options and features. So I think Drones by Us, since it's not really a company that's been around forever, I think they're just a company that starts up. They find drones that are really good to sell and market, and they just slap their name on it, do some tweaking with the software, maybe do some adjustments to the hardware, get it made a certain way, and then they sell them, and hopefully they sell well, because their packaging is really good. It looks like a quality product. It looks like something from either DJI or Apple. But the company is very new, so I don't know a lot about the company. If anybody knows a lot about this company, post a comment below so other users can benefit from that. All right, so this has been my review. If you have not already checked out the link, it's below. Check out the company, check out the drones they have, and check out the price. Other than that, the drone is great, the price is not great, and this has been my review. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video where more drones, cars, boats are all going to be reviewed. Take care.